Hi everyone, so today we're out on the bank at the lovely Makings Fishery, and today I'm out with Garbolino's Darren Cox. We're absolutely bagging, he's catching loads, and today we're here to take a close look at this pole, which is the Garbolino UK Special Carp Match. Darren, it's a pole that's been built to a specific price point, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. Jeez, we built it specifically, basically for Bobco. They were looking for a pole at a price.
Yep.
You know, the retailers know the specific markets that they can sell the poles in.
Yeah.
So we built this pole pretty much from scratch for Bobco.
And what we're saying here is that we can get 16 metres with 5 tops and a cupping kit and a short extension.
Absolutely.
For $9.99.
Yeah, which is bang on the money, isn't it?
Hell of a package.
You know, like you said, we're here at Makings today, and it's one of those places where they've got islands. You know, this not necessarily an island here, but lots and lots of pools with islands 14, 15, 16 metres where you've got to get over. But you need a pole that you can actually use at 16 metres. It's pointless having a pole that's no good at that then. So we've literally engineered it so it's possible. It's a great pole, it's lovely and light, and it's rigid at all lengths. And it's ideal for the angler who doesn't want to break the bank.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to fish at that length for that amount of money is quite a rare thing, because usually you're looking at sort of probably 14.5 metres, maybe less top kits and things for that sort of price.
Absolutely. And you know, the other thing is that a lot of the time your 16 metre joint stays in your bag, but you've got to have one.
Yeah.
But the important thing is you have a 13 or 14.5 metre pole that is really, really good for the money. Yeah.
And I noticed as well, when we were just kind of getting it out the hold all and unpacking it all, that it all fits into the 14.5. So you basically got all the pole inside the 14.5, and then you got your 16 metre joint. So it's nice and easy to store and to carry to your peg as well.
It's lovely. I mean, everyone uses like the rigid cases now for the rigid pole cases. So it's one less barrel to stick in your pole case, basically. And which means you can get more and more of your kits in there and landing at handles and everything you need, really.
Well, I've noticed on the pole, and obviously we were chatting just before we started recording this, but there's lots of nice little features that we can talk about. But before we do that, how are you fishing the swim today, and what's been the most successful line?
Well, I've fed basically 3 main lines. I've fed a long line there, which is it's just onto the 14.5 metre joint. It's just, I know it sounds daft, but I'm fishing where the light's good.
Yes.
Where I can see my float. I'm in open water, so I don't need to make it too difficult for myself. So that's been a good line. Lots of F1s today. They put these F1s in a few months ago, I believe. Look, there's another one there. So, and it's been a good line, but my best line has actually been much shorter than this. I've been fishing top 2 plus 2 and top 2 plus 1. There's a big difference in depth between the two.
Yeah.
So I've effectively fished just on the ledge and just off the ledge. Yeah,
I noticed that having a look at your top kits. You know, and do you think typically in other commercials that are quite deep, like this is Lake 4 and it's notoriously a deep lake, do you think this is a good way to approach other deep venues?
Yeah, it's covering your bases on the depths. That's really important in most of this style of fishing, especially this time of year. You know, it was freezing cold this morning. I mean, single digits for the first time this year.
Yeah.
But we've literally caught all day.
Yeah.
But you know, I've caught in different areas, and what's interesting, I'll just drop onto this other line now, is where I've fished just going into deeper water on top 2 plus 2, and it's just worked really nice, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I can feed with a pot there when I need to, or I can literally fish and feed by hand. But I've been feeding short on the ledge and by hand and potting down the ledge, which has worked really, really well for me today.
Yeah, I noticed that really, although those 2 lines weren't far apart, it really seemed to be very effective.
Absolutely. It's as if me loose feeding on the short line really sort of complemented this like one section further line.
Yeah.
And it's worked, and I've been able to, you know, go between the 2 lines, and it's been absolutely spot on all day.
And let's quickly talk about the baits that you've chosen, because it's probably typical of most commercials, you know, this sort of side tray of only a few baits that you've got with you.
Yeah, keeping it, not making it complicated. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, we know the fish are in here, and we've just got to find a few baits that they're going to eat on the day. We know that they'll eat pellets for most of the season. Meat is always a fantastic hook bait wherever it's allowed.
Yeah.
Look at that straight away on that short
Yeah.
line there.
Yeah.
It's just a nice day's fishing. I mean, we're catching lots of F1s now, but what you find is the bites, these silly bites will stop. Your float sits still for 2 minutes and then bang under and you catch a 6, 8, even bigger pound carp, you know.
Oh
so,
yeah, you've had some big fish today doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just worked, and the pole has been absolutely fantastic for it. It's just worked an absolute dream at every length.
Let's flick back to that a minute, because in essence the pole has been designed specifically for commercials, hasn't it? So it's been designed to be strong.
Yeah, very strong. All the sections are reinforced. You can see there's like a blue wrap on each section, an over wrap, which is going opposite way to a lot of the way the pole is actually built. So it's giving you a lot of extra strength.
Yeah, just in these high wear areas where you can knock or bang them,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, which is really important. But also just like the number 3 section, it's got an EVA cone on the end.
Yes.
And these kind of fisheries, it's these joints that get a lot of wear, and it's very easy to dink your sections when you're shipping on and fast fishing for F1s or going across an island, and we're always in a rush as anglers trying to catch more fish, and just little things like that just really help.
Yeah. And a lot of poles at this price point as well, they don't come with these joint aligners. You know, it's more flagship models you notice with the joint aligners. You know, a lot of us know the reason and the purpose for those, but how is it benefiting this pole having those?
Well, it's the aligners basically align the spine of the pole. Mandrels are used to create the pole, and you have a flag of carbon. They wrap the carbon round the mandrel, and there's always an overlap at one point, and they call out the spine. By aligning the spine, you get the perfect rigidity.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best way to do it.
Yeah, you're getting the optimum performance out of the pole that way.
Absolutely.
And these tops as well, we've got a couple of different top kit types that come with these. We've got a power kit, haven't we?
Yep.
And we've got a match kit. So we've got the
well, you get the match kit in the pole.
Yep.
You get 5 express PTFE puller kits, which are pre-bushed.
Yep.
And they've also got Garbolino's own PTFE puller system ready.
Yeah, we'll have a close look at that as well, because it looks like quite a unique design in there,
Oh,
Darren.
it's great. It's really effective. Brilliant with all elastics.
Yeah, and I mean, this is how it is these days, isn't it? We all use side pullers, and it's just a really convenient way of fishing.
You can't fish commercial fisheries and compete without side pullers.
Yeah.
It's just too effective. It
Yeah.
just works so well.
And this is actually the cupping kit that I've got here.
Cupping kit there, which you get with the pole, and you also get a half extension, which is reversible, so that fits.
Yep.
The 13.5 metre.
Like just down here.
The 13 metre section, you see on that, it's 13 metre section and the 14.5 metre section.
Yes. Yeah.
So because it fits a 14.5 metre section, it fits the end of the 16 metre section as well. So
Yeah, so it's really versatile.
gives you everything really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a really good package as well, but it's not just available at 16 metres, is it?
No, you can buy a 14.5 metre, exactly the same package for $699.
Yeah.
So that's,
I mean, that's a hell of a buy.
it's a fantastic pole for the price, honestly. And, you know, Bobco have done a good, they've screwed us down on the price a bit with this, and it's fair play to them. So they've got a really good pole for the money, and the angler is going to get a fantastic pole for the money.
Yeah. And I've actually fished with this pole myself today. I've jumped on the box in between Darren bagging. You know, I've caught 1 or 2 with it, and it's a really nice pole to use. You know, it's been designed to hit a price point, as Darren rightly says, but you know, fishing short and at the longer lengths, you know, it's really manageable, and you can feel the strength in the sections. You know, it has been designed to cope with these bigger fish that we're now catching in commercials. So
it does everything you want it to do.
Yeah.
I could fish with this all the time. It's a fantastic pole. But the best thing I could say is, if anybody's interested in it, get over to Bobco, get up to their fantastic pole alley and compare it to what else is on the market, and it's just like so good compared to everything else on the market.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it, isn't it? Just have a waggle, see for yourself, and put it up against other poles around a similar price point.
And they have them in stock now.
Yeah.
Available.
Shall we
You want to go, don't you?
I do,
Yeah.
but in a minute I'll have a go. How about we have a quick look down the edge, see if we can catch a big one
I
first?
thought you were going to say you want to go down the edge. Let's have a quick go. We've not fed it for a while, but so we can have a little look.
So just like that, we've gone down the edge. Darren's had a couple of perch on worms. He's made a switch to, was it double corn, Darren?
No, I've gone double worm.
Double worm.
Okay, just put a little pot on now, just to top a bit more bait up, because some of those perch there, as soon as the perch are gone, you know there's a carp there.
One of the other things we were just talking about, there's no need to buy a margin pole, Darren. Obviously, this is going to double up.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. It's brilliant for top 2 plus 2 or margin fishing. You know, you can pull really hard. You can, once you get down to a puller kit like this anyway, you know, it's all over, isn't it?
And that's it. And these being power kits, they're designed to take the hammer, aren't they?
Exactly. Literally, I've just gone in, dobbed a few bits of meat in, gone straight over the top of it, just buried.
And wallop.
But you can see this pole is just, it's fantastic.
Yeah, well, it's where it's going to shine, isn't it? It's designed with the strength. And let's not underestimate that when you're catching these big fish, it does put a lot of pressure on your kit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I mean, you'll be amazed at what poles can put up with if you use them properly. You know, they can take a heck of a lot.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Nice fish is that one, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, we got him. That's a good one.
That's a nice mirror, that.
That
Yeah,
nice.
you know, when you're fishing 020, 018s and stuff like that,
Yeah,
it really takes some hammer.
yeah. Absolute beautiful fish.
Have a close look at that one.
Just he's done a death roll on his on the line.
So a nice big pot of bait down the edge and then just a little pot over the top.
Yeah, but two great big worms.
Yeah.
As big as you can get on a big up proper line, so that you can see there. I'm going to be careful with him, but a beautiful fish, isn't he?
Well, what a cracker.
Right.
Well, I think that probably represents the perfect way to conclude this short video. If you're interested in this pole, then you can take a closer look over on the Bobco website. Don't forget, this is exclusive to Bobco. You're going to get yourself 16 meters of pole for under £1,000 with a really nice package and a hold all. So all in all, I'd say it's a pretty compelling package.
Great bit of kit, well worth the money. And say you see it on the website, or even get into Bobco themselves. They've got an amazing pole alley.
Yeah.
And view all the poles on show.
Yeah, there's no substitute for having a go yourself.
Themselves. That's a good thing about it.
Exactly that. But don't forget to check out more of the pole reviews on the Match Fishing YouTube channel, and we'll catch you next time.